This FOMC meeting just crushed everything today, huh? Shot Bitcoin down there pretty good. Bitcoin is still pulling back. You can see Kaspa came down here. That target I had here at 13.4, down to what, 13.1, 13.2. It's blown through that. Came down to actually 12.5 here, and has got a bounce. All right, we'll take a look at this chart here in a second. Excuse me. And see what if we can see what's going on here. All right, first off, we got to take a look over here at Bitcoin, see what's going on here with it. All right, you have a pull down obviously going on here. Yesterday in Discord we got in a short. As soon as this trend line broke here, I ended up getting out right before the FOMC meeting. Man, oh man, I wish I would have stayed in. Wow, I hope some people did over there in Discord. I got out because you know how the meetings go. Sometimes it'll shoot right to the upside, or we're down to the bottom here. It's one way or the other. I was in money. I didn't want to give it back. But if some people, I hope some people stayed in it over in Discord, man. You're in big time profits if you did. Good for you. I'd ride that out for a little while probably. It was to see what happened here with Bitcoin. But if we go from the bottom right down here, let's go to daily. All right, gets a little hairy in here where to put your Fibonacci, right? Well, we had this run up here, pull back. All right, the final bottom, then this run up started here. All right, that's where your 1, 2. It started up right here. All right, so that's where I'm going with my fib right there. All right, then you go for your swing low to your swing high. Right now we would be getting in, to them areas of a possible bottom. All right, now it looks like it's doing 5 waves down in here to me. You could have 1, 2, 3, a pullback here for 4, then a 5th wave down. All right, it could pull back more than this. All right, this is where I'm putting my fib. 93, 94, 95. That's a possibility also, definitely. All right, but we'll go with this first here. 98.5 would be an area of interest for me. That's the 702. All right, and out on a weekly, you have a very, very good support at 98,000 bucks. All right, so you might get a wick down through that 702, but I will be paying very close attention here. This is a weekly support right there. You can see the 2 closing candles right there. All right, and right under it, you have another one there at 97.2. Another very good support. Okay, but right up here at 90. What is that? 97.9, 98. Yeah, 97, 98,000 bucks. It's closer to 98. Right below that 702. We're gonna pay very close attention to that because that could come into play. That's a weekly support, so we'll keep an eye on that. All right, over here, a couple other things I'm going to show you. Let's see what happened here. The Dow is down 1,100 points. Look at that. Wow. That is a red candle. Right? I mean, that's pretty crushing for the Dow. Let's go to weekly. Yeah, that's the biggest red candle. That's 3 in a row there. That's if you put a trend line on this. Right up through here. Either way, it broke it. I don't have to get it perfect. You can see, it broke a trend line. If I was trading this, I'd be taking a short on that. Right from the bottom here. Definitely down to these lower levels. There's the Dow Jones for you. Looks like it's going to pull down more. And if we come over here to the, I want to show you something pretty interesting. The total market cap. If you would hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that so much, guys. And you people that donated yesterday to the channel, thank you so much, man. I'm not asking for anything from anybody, but any money that I do get putting right back into the channel, looking to try to get an intro done and stuff like that. I'm just keeping all of everything I make on YouTube in YouTube, you know, trying to improve the channel here a little bit. There's the USDT address in there, and then email me. I put my email address there. I'm going to give you guys a shout out here. I appreciate it so very, very much. I got your messages, and I will definitely, in a few days, going to do a nice shout out for you guys. Thank you so much. If anybody's interested, it's in there. The level 3 membership. Would love to have you. We have over 200 members. You get over 10 hours of videos with that to teach you how to start charting and all that stuff. You get a link to the Discord to come trade with us over there, right? We would very much love to have you. It's only $15, all right? So you try it out, you know, see if you make money, man. What, you know, it's this time. It's the time when you make money in crypto, when we're going into alt seasons and stuff. You only get one chance every 4 years at this. So make it while you can. All right, you could see the total. This is the total market cap of crypto. Right now it is down. Let's see here, $199 billion. $199 billion. That's what it's down right now. All right, it looks like it's going to come down some more. This is the previous all-time high back here. If we come out in a weekly. All right, there it is. There's a 2021 high. Pull this down a little bit so you can see it right here. 2021 high. You know, it could come back down and retest that. Very, very good possibility. If we come in on a smaller time frame here, you know, it could hold this trend line. We'll find out, right? I mean, we're going to find out for sure if it holds it or not. Pull down just a hair. You know, if it holds it, that's great. I don't believe it's going to, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like it's doing, you know, 5 waves down in here. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 down to the line, 4 back, and a 5th down. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But on the daily, let's look at the RSIs. 30 and a 38, bearish. It was heading up. Now it's rolling over. On the weekly, yeah, you're bearish on that, 91 and a 97. And then on the monthly's still heading up, but it needs a correction here. A shakeout. Needs a shakeout is what it needs. And that's what it's doing for sure. The total too, here's where it gets interesting, right? This definitely looks like an ABC. For sure. All right. I'm going to show you here. Let's pull this over. If we take and put a fib on there, you can definitely see the closing areas at the 618702. See it here. See them closes right on that 702 Fibonacci. You got your wicks up through there. A lot of other people seen it too. Look at these 3 red candles, the sell candles. You know, looks like a pull down. You know, right into this box somewhere, 1.26. 1.25 to 1.28 right down there. All right, so we'll be watching for that. That'll shake out some people for sure. Guarantee you that. Then you're going to get a massive bounce right off of that when that finishes up for sure. I'm looking for an ABC there. That's the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, and here is the total excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Looking for an ABC in that too. Right now it is down 60 billion. A lot less than the total, right? Looking for this to come down to what, 875 to 850, right? 850 to 875, right in that zone. Right, that would be let's see what that is down here off a fib, right? Take a fib and put it up on here. That's a 50% retracement right there. Possibly a wave 4. ABC for 4 wave, weekly. Yeah, there you go. You know, 1, 2, 3. ABC down here to 50%, 4, 5, go. You know, that's what I see happening. I don't see a retest on top of this wedge either. Let's go to daily and see. never really, I mean, there was a small retest in here on the daily. A lot of times you'll come back and retest, boom, gotta go on these, you know. But we'll see. ABC to the 50%. That's what that is definitely looking like there. Let's go back one more to that total too and put a fib on that. See where that ends up. Right, I have a fib on the whole thing here. It's right at the 702, but let's see where I will put this at. Same place, 50%. Same exact thing, you know. Right about that 1.26. Unbelievable. It's crazy how this stuff lines up, right? How about USDT dominance? I'm sure that's firing up. Yeah, there it goes. Starting to 4.1. People going into stable coins right there, you know. Just that one candle is, let me try to stop on it. 500 and roughly $540 billion. 540 billion right there. You can see the spike. You can see it over here. A lot of green in the last couple days. You know, people see this coming. Definitely yesterday called for Bitcoin for a correction there. That's why I took that short. But yeah, you've seen a lot of it the last couple days here. 540 billion the last 2 days together. You know, that's over $1 trillion in stable coins. So you might see that run up quite a bit here with this correction. I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked that's all the bigger that candle is. I was expecting a lot bigger one, honestly, when I clicked on it. Now if we take a look at Kaspa here, see what's going on here. Number one, right? This is out on a daily right now. Let's take and throw a fib on here and see where this thing is at. It's got to be right in there, right? It is. I hit that 702 right there. You know, we had our target right on that 618. It's hit the 702 on the daily right here. All right, so we're definitely going to keep a close eye on this. Would this be a great place to bounce? Yeah, it would. Out on a weekly. See if we're, we have a weekly support right through. I mean a solid one right through here. It's holding right now. Let's get rid of this because let's just get this out of the way, right? It's been on there for days. Alright, we have a week. Let's look at the monthly. That's, there we go. There's a monthly support right there. We're on it now. Alright, we're going to leave that right there. I mean, we are on that thing. If we go into weekly, the fib would be from the same exact spot. Pretty important we hold this, right? I mean, because quite honestly, this created, a lower high on the weekly, a lower high, or a higher high, I'm sorry, but a lower low. Did it get a lower low? Oh boy, very close, right? But then we came in with a lower high right here. But so far we have a higher low, right? We want to see that obviously continue because the next Fibonacci level, if it would drop through there, we'd be looking down here, 9 to 10 cents. So very important we hold this area. All right, definitely don't want to see 9 to 10. Now out on a weekly, the RSI is coming down. It's a 63 and an 80. The monthly just turned bullish, a 7.4 and a 5.6 right here. That's stochastic. It has turned to the upside. All right, the daily is reset, all zeros. All right? So it is in a prime location here to go, all right? Definitely. Let's put this fib back up here and look at a couple other time frames here. All right, we're on that 702. We're on a monthly support, 4 hour. 22 and a 32. Look how oversold down here at the bottom. Look at this RSI. It is beat down and way oversold. I mean, this thing is, it's at a 23. And it hasn't been on the 4 hour since back there. Where was that? Right here. Alright, where it had a little bounce up here. But then it actually got bullish divergence right here, right before this run to the upside. Right here, you see that bullish divergence? Pull this up a little bit. Right here, you had this low and a higher low. Here you had that and a lower low. Right, bullish divergence, and then that's when that run started. But that's the last time it was that oversold. Over here, let's look on the daily. See how it's not that oversold here on the daily. It's oversold. It's at 34. Don't get me wrong. 34 here, nice run. 34 here, not much, just a normal. Yeah. All right, so we're just in a pretty normal spot for the daily. I mean, we're oversold, but not super oversold. But we are, the stochastic is at all zeros here. We are on a 702 and we're on a weekly support. All right, is this where Kaspa breaks away from Bitcoin? As far as, a run, does Bitcoin have a wave 4 pull up here now with Bitcoin? What I was showing you guys. Let me show you real quick one more time with Bitcoin, because this could be pretty important, right? I mean, if Kaspa is going to bounce, that would more than likely mean Bitcoin would have to be doing something, or Bitcoin dominance is going to have to roll over. All right, Bitcoin dominance is coming right back to that trend line. All right, does it get pushed back here? You can see on the 1 hour how it's wicking up towards it. Does it get rejected here? If I see a break, this trend line coming up through here, anything going up, this thing is made a march up here, right? I mean, you can only do that so long before you run out of gas, and that thing just takes a freaking tumble. That 1 hour is 76, just about to turn bearish. The weekly has turned to the upside. The monthly is one we're keeping an eye on. Look at that. That thing is 58 to 78. I mean, it's straight down. So we're looking for that thing to roll over here finally sometime. It's making a retest here. There ain't no Bitcoin. We come in on the daily. Alright, let's get a look at this. The next chart's what I want. This one, yeah. 4 hour. Right, if it gets its 5 waves down, and 4 hour is at the bottom. Right, Kaspa breaks away from Bitcoin. But I'm looking at this thing. This thing, to me, looks like it could be doing 5 waves down here, and if it does, this 4th wave pullback, that the alts are gonna run right here. Obviously, they're gonna get a bounce. Okay, maybe they break away at the top of this 4. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but maybe something like that. Kind of looking that way, right? 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 on the 1 hour, but then you get waves on the higher time frames too. So it's going to be interesting. It's very interesting. Kaspa, it has to hold this. I mean, it's at that point. It has to hold this area. All right. It's kind of a do or die moment. Up in this zone without coming down to 9 or 10 cents there. All right, this has to be the area that it holds, for sure. I mean, it has to hold this. Any loss here, of 11.9, that's 786. At 11.92, I would really start to wonder. That's for sure. But that daily RSI is super oversold. Kaspa is in a spot where if you're going to get a bounce, man, it's going to happen now. All right, you're going to start seeing a reaction soon. You're on a weekly support. You hit a 702 retracement, and and the measured move of that wedge is over. That should be the bottom of that. Watching for this thing to turn around and head back to the upside. All right. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Check that level 3 out. And thank you for the donations, guys. Even $5 helped a lot. So thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. I will talk to you very, very soon.